Well, we kind of got an interesting development today. Team of the week apparently is done. There are no more for the rest of this FIFA cycle. That basically does confirm that team of the season content starts this Friday. So we'll talk about that. There's also kind of a lot of random information today to talk about. EA Play has increased its price because water is wet, the sky is blue. Insert clever joke here. A lot of things to talk about today. So let's not waste any more of your precious time. What I do want to talk about firstly though, Lorenzo Insigne, I'm now high enough to get, Insigne, McKennie, and Bellerin combined to now try and play with them together to get the Kolo Muani objective. And Insigne is way better than I thought he was going to be. I get the 5-star skills version, and I actually think he's very good. Yes, he's pretty weak. But I can say, though, that I think what makes him so good is, one, if you guys want to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. He's got two good playstyles, right? Two good playstyle pluses, and technical and rapid is kind of what makes him good there, too. But when you have a card with finesse shot and Trivela base, they can shoot either one really effectively, and that is massive to me. Any attacker in my team with base Trivela and finesse combined is way more likely to get into my team. And I say this because I don't want people to sleep on base playstyles, because a lot of times we just look at playstyle pluses, but looking at base playstyles is equally as important to me, honestly, because when you have a card with Trivela and finesse, they're able to score so many goals, just so much easier, it feels like. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that little tip out there for you guys. Also, Wednesday content is, it's pretty shit. It's usually my fat ass. Now, we did get Joe Scally today, and he's I think there's leaks to talk about now. So we got this tweet from EA saying, once more with feeling, Team of the Week 30s landed an Ultimate Team, the final Team of the Week of FC24. And obviously, as you guys can tell, they gave out a shit ton of featured Team of the Week cards. It's almost the entire team has featured Team of the Week cards, which is kind of interesting that they chose to wait until now to do that when, it's the very last one. But that's neither here nor there. That basically does confirm, right, TOTS content is going to start very, very shortly. In fact, it's going to be this week. And also, now that Team of the Week is done for FC24, we got new Team of the Week changes. What did you think about it? Because I don't think the changes in a vacuum are bad. They made a few more cards usable in terms of making them a little more meta, and a lot of random players, random cards, making them half decent, right? But this kind of just goes back to what is the fundamental problem of FC24 and why people aren't using cards that even this Malcolm, Incisive Pass, and Flare Plus with some pretty okay stats, pretty decent stats there. That's better than most Team of the Weeks have been for the last 4 years. But what's the actual reason we are not using Malcolm? Well, the actual reason is that there's no place to take Malcolm. EA make you basically use the absolute best team that you possibly can in Rivals and Champs because they're competitive game modes, basically. There aren't other game modes to take any other cards into, and that's why, thank God, we've gotten the cups recently, and hopefully we keep getting those, because that really makes things like the Malcolm more usable and just gives other cards more uses. Just do that more often, and then next year make a goddamn game mode where that's permanent. Otherwise, I might blow my brains out, and now this video is demonetized, so thank you. And also, Team of the Week, a couple of things people were talking about on Twitter. Team of the Week for a hat trick against Villa, dynamic image from a game against Bournemouth in February. Weren't they not even wearing this kit, by the way? I'm pretty sure they weren't even wearing this kit. It's just the little things like that. Really? And also, there were some complaints about Cole Palmer. He gets performance-based inform for scoring 2 pens versus Man United. EA gives him 66 penalties and 84 composure. It's the little things like that, man, they just add up, and it makes you wonder just how much better it could all actually be if they gave a shit. Sometimes you do wonder how much better this stuff really could be. Maybe it couldn't be much better, and they're doing a hell of a job. It doesn't feel like that to me. Honestly, it really doesn't. Also, there's an announcement that EFL has re-upped the partnership for 5 more seasons with EA. Play as your favorite EFL club only in FC24, so we have 5 more years of the championship, the League 1, League 2, and obviously if they add more divisions, then those divisions too will be exclusive to EA. So yeah, there's some licensing news there. Also, we got Bundesliga Player of the Month nominees: Grimaldo, Musiala, Kane, Simons, Garassi, and Rom. If you've watched the Bundesliga for the month of March, tell me who you think should win it. I have no idea. But honestly, kind of looks promising. I really hope when we get towards the point of Team of the Season, we see cracked Player of the Month cards. I really hope so. Just because why not? Why not? And still no update on Serie A or the Premier League Player of the Month. We still have no idea who's going to win these. I figure we usually know by now. So stay up to date with the leaks because I'm surprised we haven't heard anything yet, but it's going to be soon. And here's once again the 6 card designs all added for Team of the Season in one nice little graphic here. We still have no idea what TOTS Live and TOTS Plus cards will be. If you want to hear us talk about TOTS Live and TOTS Plus cards, you can go look at yesterday's video. But yeah, it does get me a bit excited. I won't lie. It's probably the first time I've been excited about a promo in like probably since Team of the Year, to be honest with you. Just I'm ready for them to send it and like for me to send it also. I'll be sending it, obviously. I'm going to open like a ton of coin packs too. What do you think EA are going to do now that Team of the Week is done? Are they going to do something else to replace Team of the Week every single week? Or is it just going to be done because they want to create like scarcity on Team of the Week cards? I'm guessing what they're going to do is just have like a tradable Team of the Week pack out in SBCs and keep that player pick out as well, that untradeable player pick. But I don't really know what the plan is. What do you think they could be doing with that? Could they be replacing it with something even cooler? I would doubt it, but we can see. Also, POV, it's TOTS. This card costs 100,000 coins. This market is crazy. There will be so many cheap TOTS cards. This is what I talked about yesterday, too, a little bit in the day before, I think. There's going to be so many TOTS cards this year that just because of the sheer amount of them, some of them are going to end up being mad cheap. This is why when you think about doing anything right now in terms of an SBC, an evolution, anything. Remember, you'll have this card like a David Neres in a couple weeks, probably not be very expensive. So just remember that whenever you're doing anything right now. Also, guys, EA Play, let's talk about it here. The prices have increased for EA Play, and we'll show you the email in one sec. It's a great read. Starting from May 10th, EA Play and EA Play Pro is getting a price increase. Month from $4.99 to $5.99, only $1 extra. Year from $29.99 to $39.99. EA Play Pro, yes, there's 2 different versions of it because it's just that good, apparently. Month from $14.99 to $16.99, and year from $99.99 to $119.99. Now, I believe in other countries, it actually went up more. Now, here's this email this guy got. Dear EA Play member, we hope you're enjoying the rewards, exclusive content, and unlimited access to top titles with your EA Play membership. Starting May 10th, the fee for EA Play is increasing for all members. This price change allows us to keep giving you all the great benefits and content you love. The service we offer has grown in value since it launched almost 10 years ago, and we plan to add even more value for members in the future. Your current annual membership fee of $29.99 will change to become $54.99 starting on your next billing date after May 10th. I'm sorry, what? It's doubling? It's literally doubling in price for this dude. And you gotta love the chat GPT fucking nonsense PR speak you got up here, because if they said what the reason actually was, they couldn't say it in the paragraph. The reason that actually is getting increased, I'm sure, is because we can. I think we're gonna make more money. Let's see if we do. They calculate how many ish people will cancel memberships. They calculate that, and they're like, well, actually, if we increase it, we're gonna make more money. So yeah, you know, it's hard to blame them. You know, they're a small indie company. They got to make their money. They put out a great game every year, and yeah, if they were a really big like Monopoly, it'd be different. But they're not. Also, guys, there's an entire article on FUTBin about the WSL Team of the Season predictions. I know most people just don't really know what players are doing well in the women's leagues. So you can read through this article if you want to see some of the players who are doing well and predictions that are like actually based in how the season has gone so far. Here's what the starting defense could look like there. If you want to pause the video and look through these more, you obviously can do that. The midfield looks like this. Lauren James gonna be there. I almost called her Reese James. Lauren James, Kelly and Hemp both in there, which is incredible. They're both so good. Cuthbert is in there as well. The attack of Shaw and Turland. I don't even know who Turland is. And here's the substitutes here. You got Roard and Beth Mead and some other players in there as well. So those are kind of just some random predictions I wanted to show you. And FUTBin will probably have more of them as the time goes on. Also, Rivals Rewards is tonight. I'm really interested to see just how low this goes, because I actually might kind of want to invest in fodder here in a little bit, because if we get a warm-up series, I just don't see how some of these 84s and 85s don't go up. I don't see it. People will be completing things like, you know, an 84-7, say those types of packs that probably require 84, 85 rated squads a bunch before Team of the Season if we get a warm-up series. So they're basically discard. 84s are risk-free at the moment. They are discard price. You might as well club stock, and if you want to, go buy 1 million coins worth of them. To me, there's almost no way they are not up at least somewhat during the next like 2 weeks. I don't see how it's even possible. And high rated fodder, I'm staying away from because there's gonna be so many new ones coming in the game, but low rated fodder even up to 86s, I would say 84s, 85s, 86s. I think that honestly, after tonight's rewards, I just think that you might as well stock up on every single one of them in your club. You might as well. Let's read my wonderful subscribers' comments now. Also, this continuing outport of support is just, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve any of you. Noctum DNB says, this screams of watering down. I think TOTS is going to be 99% fodder cards with a handful of unobtainable elite cards like the recent promos, getting people excited because they pack promo cards, but those cards just sit in your club because, well, they're just pretty much fodder cards like most of birthday. I watch guys open these packs online. They are all like, OMG, there's 9 promo cards on this pack for 35 pounds. And I look at them and they all suck. I think there is some truth to this for sure. I think it's not going to be quite as bad as maybe you were saying it is. I find it hard to believe that really 99% of TOTS cards will be fodder. I don't think that's going to be true. There's going to be random TOTS cards in here and there with 3+ out pluses, and they're all really good, and they're going to have cracked out stats. Like, there's going to be cheaper cards that are pretty damn good. I think that's going to be 99% is a very strong number. I think there will be some though, and there's going to be some bad ones, and they will fill a lot of packs like you've been saying. So that's kind of where the truth comes in here. I do think there's going to be a lot of promo packs out there where it's like, oh my god, I packed 12 blues, but they all were bad. But at least with team of the season, they're very high rated, right? They're like a 90 rated. So you're at least packing like 10 90s in the pack. Whereas Fun Birthday, you could have gotten like 87s and 86s or whatever. It's kind of like meh. But team of the season cards are at least very high rated, right? So they can help you complete SPCs and that kind of thing. David's is an important message here, just to put it out there. Not all the community is toxic. I got back from vacation, played a random on the cup. We let each other score 15+ goals, finish all the objectives, save me so much time. And that's great. I'm so tired of the people that just say, I don't expect anything in return, but I don't give free wins because I don't expect anything in return. It's like, why don't you shove one right up your ass? All right, like, get the fuck out of here. Can we just be nice maybe, and there's just maybe one day it gets returned to you? I don't know, like, that's just kind of how it seems like it should be. Can we just like try and rid the toxicity? I'm tired of it. Nobody likes it. We all play the same shithole game. None of us are better than anybody else, okay? You might be better at the game than them. You are not better at life than them, all right? You're not. So Chingy from Australia, update 194 days of the 78 rated keeper because of no evo. We check out on Chingy, I'd say maybe like once a month or almost once a month. He's still here and we're on day 194. I have a feeling, I have a very bad feeling you might be posting this comment forever. Devin Pack says, you are going to lose coins regardless if you buy a card. The real question becomes, did you have fun with the card you bought, in my opinion? And you probably, most likely, will lose coins with the card you bought, but that really is the right mentality to have. You're supposed to have fun in this game. If you had fun with the card, it was worth it. That you always want to take away from it as much as you possibly can. If you're not having fun with the card and you're just using it because, oh, he's good, then stop using it. You know, Mbappe was kind of that way for me, where it's like, I'm just kind of tired of using Mbappe. I used him for like 500 games already. I was like, okay, he's probably better than my cards in my team. And I'm like, am I going to win 4 more weekend league games with Mbappe? No, that's probably going to be right around the same. So at that point, I just said, fuck it, and I'll put other guys on my team, right? You want to have fun first and foremost. That's what you got to do. It's a video game. Just have some fun. And hey, thank you for watching. I love you. I will see you next video very, very soon. Peace.